Greetings, cyberspace. Salute to all my subscribers. That shout out video is on the way, but forgive me, I'm a fucking stoner. It's gonna take a second, but it's gonna be dope. I'll make sure it's dope when I do the shout out. Um, I just want to take a second to talk about fake outrage. Excuse me. I wanted to take a second to talk about fake outrage, and particularly what typically is put out to enrage black people, us in particular, melanated beings on the planet Earth, applicable mankind. Now, I'm not sure if people are familiar with what hikikomori is. Hikikomori is a subculture that originates from Japan. It's basically grown ass adults, typically men, who pretty much shut themselves off from society and live isolated, like in their rooms and shit. They typically watch anime and shit like that, right? However, what I did was instead of staying in high school for all those years, getting lied to, I dropped out when I was like barely 16. I was still down there 15 when I was failing out, not even going to school, showing up for lunch. I'd wake up at 12 o'clock, take the bus, show up to school for lunchtime, nigga. Get there before lunch starts so I could kick it at lunch. I'm not gonna miss lunch, nigga. I get there at the end of fourth, son. Get there at the end of fourth, go to lunch, go to PE, get sent to on site because I'm not gonna change my clothes, nigga. I ain't taking these skinny jeans off, you feel me? Nigga, it was the swag era, nigga. I had some blue Vegeta skinny jeans, nigga. I ain't taking these motherfuckers off, nigga. On my chucks to put on some PE clothes. Get in the fucking locker room with all these other niggas taking their clothes off and shit. Fuck that, bruh. I ain't doing that shit. I'm gonna go sit on site. There's this girl in on site. Shout out to Nilafar. Every day, we'd be there 15 minutes. Me and her, we'd always have on site every single day. We're the only two people who don't dress out. She sits there, and the fucking, what's her name? The supervisor, her name was Jackie. She was this, like, little old white lady with glasses. She'd cackle like a witch. She'd be like, yeah. But Jackie was cool. She had to deal with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Us as the students gave her a lot of shit. I want to salute you, Jackie, because she was cool. I mean, she wasn't like, you didn't enjoy being there with Jackie, of course, but she had to take a lot of shit from a lot of people. You know what I mean? So, salute to Jackie. So every day we're sitting on site, and Nilafar goes. She sits there like this, looking at her phone, like waiting. She looks like exactly what time it is and goes, I have to pee. Every fucking day. Now, imagine the first day I was there. Jackie let her go. She didn't come back. Jackie's sitting there like, this girl's throwing back. It's been half an hour. She's in the bathroom talking on her phone and shit. She comes back. Where were you the whole time? I was going pee. But every day, you can imagine how that would get on your nerves. Like for Jackie, you feel me? Every single fucking day. You know what I mean? But that's beside the point. That was just a little funny anecdote. So, nigga, instead of staying in high school all those years getting lied to, nigga, I already knew they're not teaching us nothing new we didn't learn in middle school already. Nigga, I excelled all the way through middle school. So all that geography, fucking basic math, nigga, up through algebra and fucking history, nigga, all that shit. You learn all that. We used to learn all that, nigga, through 8th grade, nigga. I excelled always, so I always knew more shit, nigga. So I already learned how to learn. I wasn't a fucking dumbass. I was intelligent as fuck, nigga. So I could see, obviously, they're not teaching us nothing new. We just did U.S. history, nigga. Now we're doing it again. What the fuck, nigga? Geometry. I don't need to know this shit, nigga. I ain't been even no fucking architect. Like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. So instead, what happened was I became a hikikomori. And before I even understood that I was on the path to consciousness and I was learning metaphysics through my particular studies, particularly literature, world history, and just some different shit, you know what I mean, that I was utilizing for my metaphysical system that I was creating. Little did I know that's what I was doing. I used all those years, which was only two, maybe like from like time I was 16 to the time I was like 19. I was hikikomori pretty much. And then I went back to college and fucking wrote for my newspaper, started working at the college as a student staff, of course, excelled there. State didn't want to give me my financial aid, so I chose to drop out once again. I was confronted by Babylon. They didn't give me my financial aid. They gave it to me late. So I failed my first classes I took the summer I enrolled. And then that made it to where I couldn't get financial aid because even though I had A's and B's in my classes, that lowered my overall GPA. So they wanted me to do a whole semester without getting paid. I said, you know what? As soon as I got to Chick's desk, because I'm sitting there, I did good. Compared to failing out of high school, I did good. I had A's and B's in my classes. MVP of the newspaper. Shout out to the connection. Motherfuckers called me the finisher. Then I went and fucking worked there and shit. Are you kidding me? That's bullshit. I was doing good there, but I'm sitting in a fucking get your grades up fucking seminar, and they're telling me like, oh, you're doing shitty. You're a piece of shit. You guys are fucking up. It's like, you fucking kidding me? I sit in staff meetings with fucking staff, nigga, and make decisions about equity and fucking cultural, whatever that shit's called. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. So I told the chick straight up, and I had seen her a couple times from working events. So she's like, don't you work here? And I just shattered the whole little view of what a student can be. You know what I mean? I just, nope. If I'm not getting paid, I'm going to stay here for the rest of the semester to take my classes, and I'm not coming back. She was like, you sound pretty sure you even want me to write anything down. I was like, I'll be here the rest of the semester. And my one class I took, my genre class, I would go in there and sleep. We used to watch movies. I knew more about film noir. I studied film noir when I was Hikikomori. I'm learning a class that's about film noir. I already know more about it than even damn near the professor. Like, I'm sure that nigga knows a little weird little fun facts and shit, but I already knew more about film noir. It's one of my plot devices I use in my writing. So again, the fucking curriculum that they say I need to get, oh, you need a PhD, you need to get a degree. A bunch of bullshit. I already taught myself off the internet, nigga. This is Generation Y, nigga. Are you fucking kidding me, nigga? This is millennials, bro. We Generation Y, nigga. 1995, nigga. I know how this technology shit works. I learned so much shit off Wikipedia, Google, and Bing, nigga, and YouTube. Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here, bro. So, again, I made a decision against Babylon and said, nah, bruh. I ain't finna do that shit. Just dropped out, nigga. Got an internship at a radio station. Now I DJ, nigga. Yeah, I'm an intern, but nigga, I DJ professionally with an independent radio station. Shout out to 360 Radio, nigga. And salute to Eddie Z, the mixologist. Salute to Mickey E, Connected Radio, nigga. And salute to Hennessy Top Shelf, nigga. We make it happen, bro. But, yeah. So like I was saying, nigga, going Hikiko fucking Mori. The mentality of being Hikiko Mori is, well, no, I mean, I guess it's not just being Hikiko Mori. Pretty much what I'm saying is I don't watch what's trending and allow it to even affect my world today. I don't give a fuck who's playing football. I quit watching football 2 years ago. Some people, I guess, now are trying to say, oh, I'm not watching football, I'm not supporting it. I already been quit supporting football because it's racist and it's a colonial system. I already been to stop watching football. I haven't watched football this whole fucking time, nigga. So, what the fuck, bro? No, nigga, I been not watching football. But it's like all these little news stories come out and everyone's, you know what I mean, giving it their attention, nigga. You're allowing that shit to affect your reality, nigga. You know what I cared about that came out for the last week, nigga. There hasn't been any other bullshit story that had me in my feelings that I cared about more than Devilman Crybaby dropping on Netflix. And I guarantee a lot of motherfuckers out there, oh, you motherfuckers don't even know what Devilman Crybaby is, nigga. You don't even watch the newest shit on Netflix just so you know what the newest shit out is. I do that shit, nigga. If there's some shit that's new as fuck and people are watching it, sometimes, depending on what it is, nigga, I'll watch that shit just so I'm in the loop, nigga, but it doesn't get me in my feelings because I don't just watch everything they put out and allow what they put out to dictate what I'm doing. Like right now, shit, I'm about to boycott Marvel. Niggas are going to see Black Panther and Xfinity Wars, nigga. I'm planning on boycotting Marvel. I don't support Marvel. I don't support that conglomerate. That's a colonial conglomerate that Marvel belongs to, and I don't support it. And really, the only black superhero we can get is literally a nigga in a Black Panther costume running through the fucking jungle. And niggas got spears and shields. Yeah, they got the whole technology shit, but at the same time, nigga, they're demeaning African history and just trying to create that bullshit narrative that, nigga, we're throwing spears and fucking we got shields and we're throwing spears and shit running on the grassland with no clothes on, nigga, when we built civilization. and circumnavigated the entire world and knew where we were at, and fucking exchanged bloodlines with different people in different part of the world and created different cultures. But we just ran around with spears and shit while other niggas was painting on caves with poop. You feel me, Lucius? So what I'm saying is, and then that's a perfect segue to what I really wanted to say, nigga. That was a fucking perfect segue for the fucking hoodie. They put out a motherfucking picture of a little nigga in a hoodie and said, I'm a monkey. And motherfuckers have been talking about it for fucking 2 weeks. Nigga, do y'all understand that they most likely use the very statistics that the alternate rights be making up on 4chan, nigga? Their political party, nigga, all conservative, right wing, whatever the fuck those niggas are, Game of Thrones lovers. They take the statistics that those motherfuckers probably chop up. Oh, if we put 2 and 2 together, this is gonna offend black people. And they say, so you gonna put a little nigga in a hoodie, and they say he a monkey. Then you tell me that's gonna offend the whole race of people. And that little fucking whatever the shit's called, nigga, the little geniuses taking those pills and shit. Yep, that'll make them mad. And then they put out, and Breakfast Club does a video on it. Everyone does a video on it. Everyone's up in an uproar. They put that shit out just to keep the idea of not racism, its true definition, not the way that racism works economically, but the stereotype of racism in people's mind to make people offended, like, that's racist. Like, that's racist. Like, shit like that. I'm not talking about the economic aspect of racism, because that's never addressed in its full actuality. I'm talking about, like, just they put some shit out, and then you got the people who are racist, I guess, which I don't know if that's even true, but, like, you got people who agree with it, like, haha, that's funny, yeah, da, da, da. And then people who are offended, like, oh, us black people were offended, like, oh, they're trying to say we're monkeys and shit, like, that ain't cool, da, 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 da. But it's like, that shit don't matter. They're just putting that shit out there so they can stir up the feelings and keep that shit alive. I'm definitely not saying racism don't exist, but I'm saying motherfuckers talking about racism, but they don't even know what racism is. They think that's racist. Like, that's racist. Little nigga in a hoodie. Could have been photoshopped, but just a little nigga in a hoodie, and says that there's more important shit that needs to be addressed. That is not my grievance. Are you kidding me? That's not my grievance that I have. But yeah, I just wanted to do this little message. But my point I'm trying to get across, because I said a lot of shit. I might went over some people's heads or fucking doing on too much of a tangent and missed my point. My point was, you need to focus your reality on what the fuck you want your reality to be. My reality consists of Devilman, reading fucking dope books, and the books I read influence my reality. And fucking I watch Devilman, and I fucking rap, and I fucking listen to music, and I fucking walk around, go on epic adventures, and that's my reality. Anything in the news I don't give a fuck about. It didn't happen to me. It didn't happen to me. If it didn't happen in my daily epic adventure, it didn't happen to me. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. If you're talking about, oh, if you're not tuned in, you're not going to know what's happening in the world when shit goes down. Anything that's really going to go down that's going to affect me physically, I'm not going to find out until that shit knocks on my door. Or it's right on my doorstep. The news isn't going to be like, hey, bro, they coming for you, dog. Are you serious? They going to tell me, no, nigga. They going to tell me, bruh. So I just want to tell motherfuckers out there, be motherfucking original. Have an independent thinking mind. I just heard Cambada say, nigga, he'll go weeks at a time where he don't listen to no Dr. Phil lectures. He don't listen to no lectures, because if you got everyone else's viewpoints and information going through your mind all at one time, you can never formulate your own perception of reality to expand on your own metaphysics. So that's I agree with that, because I do that shit too. I also want to salute to Red Pill, the Phil T. Moreland channel, you know what I mean, Know the Ledge, Red Pill's channel. I see it's getting a lot of views, and he's putting it there in Blue Pill too. Him and Blue Pill, you know what I mean, the pills, the twin pillars. They're really they're putting a lot of content on there, like hours of it, like cut like 2 or 3 hour, you know what I mean, builds at a time to where I don't even have time to watch them all. You feel me? They're just in my bookmarks, and when I get a chance, I'm like, hey, boom, watch like maybe 15, 20 minutes if I can. Boom, boom, gotta hop into this, you know what I mean? I'll go work on this song. Oh, go do this research and shit. So, you know what I mean? Salute to the Pill. Salute to Brother Rich, Black Magic 363. You know what I mean? All the platforms. Baba TV, Every Time Fire, nigga. You know what I mean? Black News 102. And, yeah. But basically, don't let the bullshit that's in the media, like, don't let that fake news fuck with you. It's fake news. You feel me? Fake news. Hashtag fake news. That's about to be my new shit. If someone like, hey, you hear about da 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 da, I'm like, I ain't hear about that shit. That's fake news, nigga. What? Fake news, nigga. I'm finna use their shit. For real, nigga. I'm gonna use their shit, nigga. Niggas talking about fake news. Y'all niggas watch Alex Jones, nigga. That's fake news, nigga. So I'm about to reuse this fake news shit. That shit came out last year, nigga. I'm about to flip that shit. I'm about to use that shit, nigga. Like, fake news, bruh. Shit's fake news out here, son. But anyway, this has been a broadcast of Village Native TV, broadcasting live from the underground village. As always, stay devious and stay tuned, because we got more, you know what I mean, underground village content that will be released on this channel. So yeah, stay devious.